Hello and welcome back to Brimple Plays Blackthorn Arena. This is Chapter 2, Episode 5. You might recall in the last episode that things went terribly wrong for us and that we are on the verge of losing. We have lost two very important assets on our team and we need to go get some more really soon. However, we're already low on money and our people are kind of low on health too. So we need to look for opportunities to make money, easy money. 12 silver doesn't really justify going and attacking somebody in normal circumstances, but when there's nothing else available, I'll take it. For Juliet, this could be a good opportunity to get some experience, and I guess it's going to have to be. So let's give her some skills first, including poison. She needs 3 intelligence. We're going to want to give her the ability to defend herself too. So she's going to want to be a Ronin with Smoke Pill, and that requires 1 more intelligence. She's not trained to be a Ronin yet, but we're going to try to make that happen prior to the start of the spring games. In the meantime, we might invest more points into defensive capabilities. I'm not quite sure. I think maxing out Ranger isn't a bad idea. Enemies are going to be all over her. And giving her some additional crit could be good. It's hard to say what the best option is at this point. In terms of damage, it's certainly cunning. So I think we'll take that. And we'll get Light Armor Expert. We're going to put more points into ranged. That way we can begin investing in that tree soon as well. And we'll send them out to fight. We're going to bet on our team because it's easy money. And that's kind of what we're looking for, is easy money. But we want easy money that has better returns than 12 silver and a bet ratio that's so in our favor. Okay. Well, kind of what you expect. Go ahead and let that team live. We want Rosie to be available to fight, really. That caravan, I believe, is sticking around for 2 or 3 turns. And that's something that we want to take advantage of. It'll be here for 2 more turns. Okay. Rosie is red in health. Put Juliet in here. I guess everybody will take this turn off, and then we'll go fight that caravan. This will get us both money and XP. Joy, you're still training? I guess we're not going to fight that caravan. Come on, Joy. Speed it up. I guess you didn't know that everybody on the team was going to get smoked. But, because everybody did get smoked, it'd be nice if you trained a little quicker. We need to make some money so we can get more teammates. And we can't fight these until we win the spring games. Thank you. Okay. We've got a number of fights we can participate in this time. I don't like to dispatch people to fight, but I might dispatch people to fight on this day. Hmm. Just thinking. What do I want? There are so many skills that are good for a Cobra early on, so you really have to prioritize. For Joy, man, I wish Joy had a little bit higher health. That's why I want to watch the fight that Joy goes to. I wouldn't want to dispatch Joy, because I feel like that's a death sentence. Who could I dispatch in something like this for 15 silver? Someone like Rosie, perhaps. Against a level 4? You better win that, Rosie. Now, against a boar, I could send 2 people. And I would send Joy and Juliet. So here, I will send Dogman to fight the level 3. And there's a high chance that I could lose one or both of those fights that I've dispatched my gladiators to. Still, gotta go for it. Dispatching just seems to be incredibly dangerous, so I recommend that, you almost never do it. But you gotta play risky when you're uploading to YouTube. You don't want a boring, well, more boring than perhaps a Blackthorn Arena series already is. You don't want a boring playthrough. Okay, so they got some money for us, 20 silver. Every little bit helps when you're down this bad. You have equipment, huh? So do I. In the treatment room, we will put Joy and Juliet. Those 2 are out fighting. Is it now time for me to get a new... Well, no. These 2 are now going to go fight a bear. I just need money. The XP is good for them, but we're getting more money so we can get more gladiators and get back on track. We were greedy earlier, and we're being greedy now too, to be fair. But yeah, we can come back from this. Oh, please don't kill Juliet. That would be such a bummer if you killed Juliet, so don't. No, 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 no. Oh, well, you just knocked her out, that's fine. Could have been much worse. Alright, one more attack, Joy. Love to see it. Now we will find out if we've lost the fights we dispatched to. We won the first. We won the second. Okay, wow. Not what you expect normally, I think. But that went really well. So we've got 2 healthy people. We've got 1 gold and 60 silver. 25 silver to fight a lioness. See, I'm thinking, is it worth taking this fight and getting the 25 silver? Or should I go to the market now and get 2 people and get started on training them? I think for 25 silver we can fight the lioness. Send out Dogman and Rosie against it. for a quick victory. I just love money so much. Here comes some goofy looking lion, or lioness, I guess. Easy money. And I sped that fight up just because I want to get to the market now and get 2 people, start training them, and get that gear on them from our dead gladiators. We don't have any sort of cleaning facilities here for laundry or armor, so they're just going to have to deal with the bloodstains, I guess. Let's go. We have a medium armor set. And we have, I guess, just crappy heavy armor from a polearm user. So, what can we find? A commander berserker, huh? Eh. Why are there so many dwarves? You know me, I like humans. A berserker marksman with 1 point into polearms, but 8 points into endurance. Do I care about the marksman thing? Not really. You'll be our new polearm user, I guess. Right? Huh. You've got some kind of messed up innate traits, but it is what it is. That's one person that's our new polearm user, I guess. They need to gain a little bit of confidence, really. And our next person will be using the medium armor gear from our two-handed user, but I don't know, well, they should be a two-handed user again. Defender Rogue. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Lofty? Sure. As long as he's not lazy. Alright. Check out the armor section. Nothing there for us. And let's get out of here. Nah. That guy should have come over here earlier if he wanted to talk about that. Our Defender Rogue is going to use the blue gear left over from our poor Gortys wannabe. I guess that's basically it. Okay. For some reason I thought I had medium legs to give this guy too. Doesn't really matter. And I gave the claymore to the samurai, so we'll just give you this. And that's fine. As for you, better give you the polearm user's gear. Except maybe you'll get senior light armor so you don't weigh so much, and thus you have a little more maneuverability and stamina regeneration. Kind of short for a human. More dwarvish than human, really. Anyways, time for you two to get into training. Boy's always hurting. I don't know about that scream from inside the training room. A little animated, I guess. 30 silver for a 4v4, huh? And an axe hammer? That just doesn't seem worth it. I'd rather get 25 silver for an easy fight like this. Don't want to send Joy on that. I want to send Juliet. Alright. Easy money on this line because Juliet is going to do a bunch of damage, as does Dogman, right up front. Dumb Lion, you're not a bear. If you were a bear, I might be concerned. Oh, hey, where are you going? Just continue to slide around. I don't want Joy to be in the clinic anymore. He needs to be training. In a mission like this, if only we had a bunch of level 12s. Can you imagine? That would be incredible. Oh well. We will get there. It is time to start researching how to make better armor again. That will always be important. This tournament... Oh, wow, level 17? Never mind. It looked like it was a good opportunity for a moment, but never mind. We will end our turn and look for a better fight. Crocodile for 28 silver. A bunch of 1v1s for 36. Okay. Well, our werewolf could win that, but that's not a good experience for anybody else. We might be able to challenge that level 11-ish team. Nah. Gosh. I'm kind of just stuck in a bad place right now, experience-wise. And I need to continue to send people out to try to get them to catch up. I think this team had better go up against this lion, just to get them a little more experience. Juliet, you might need to save points to get Smoke Bomb prior to the spring games, if there's even enough time for you to learn to become a Ronin. We're gonna go. I really want her to get Smoke Bomb so we can set up a trigger, because that can save your Cobra during the spring games. But that ability is also kind of buggy. Doesn't always work. So, yeah. That can also cost you your Cobra. They're pretty squishy, but they're glass cannons. They're great for that. So you just have to expect to lose them at some point. Okay. I like to check out what these guys bring along when they're selling equipment. Seems like you can sometimes get something good out of that. This time, that was not the case. So, I'm going to sell all the garbage we have. Nobody equipped any of the gear that we have left up here, so that means I can get rid of it. I don't know what I would do with the bear's paw. The herbs will keep. Any type of herbs we should keep, because we should be looking for an alchemy recipe that would make use of herbs to make experience potions. Usually expensive or rare herbs. So, probably not this, but we'll see. Okay. Well, nobody seems to be super injured, so we can just go on another fight. I would like a fight that is bigger than just 2 people, because I want more experience for everybody, but I could take just another 2-person fight, or a tournament. Yeah, my werewolf and Ronin could potentially win that. I do need to get training going for Juliet in terms of being a Ronin. 6 turns, that'll give her 5 turns to gain another level and max out Smoke Bomb. Rosalie, you are very upset. It's not my problem. Is it? You need willpower, apparently. Okay. Probably a good time to spend everybody's points, not yours. Not yours. I guess not everybody's points, huh? Just, I guess, Dogman. Couldn't hurt to max that out now. And then we will go look for a fight. No. We will go to the market instead. We're going to look for more veteran gear. The more veteran gear we have, which is really great gear, then the better chance we have of coming out on the other side in all of our engagements. Something like this could be good for our werewolf, just because he relies so much on stats. That's his whole thing. Veteran heavy boots. Who needs veteran heavy boots? What do you have? You have them. Rosie, you probably need them. You do. I'm just thinking about our polearm user, Rosalie, and whether or not you should get heavy armor. I think so. So we'll do that. And a light veteran helmet is not something you see often, so we'll pick that up right now. We'll go to the Thieves Guild and look for one more cheap piece of veteran gear. We don't want to get too far in the weeds with our purchases. Veteran medium boots? Isn't that something we could put on, say, Dogman? It is. Alright, perfect. Well, let's gain that. And we should leave here. As long as we have great gear going into the spring games, those stats can make a big difference on our health coming out of those fights, and thus keep us from getting disabled and eventually worn down and really easy to kill. Rosalie, enjoy the boots. Juliet, you're going to love this helmet. Rosie, boots. And give your old boots to Juliet. Nah. Okay. Moving on. Time to go fight. We want more money. That's all we care about is money, money, money. Something like this, not enough money to fight a cobra. Cobras are too dangerous to take on in an even engagement. You want to fight a cobra when you know you're going to kill them. A 15 and a 13, just a little bit too high of a level for me to try and fight. I would like to take that rare battle staff, but I know I can't win that. So, it is what it is. We will skip this turn, make sure nobody's in the treatment room, and they aren't. Great. Even though we're low on money, I feel confident about researching because we're about to get more money. We're going to find a fight, and we're going to get our money. Something like this. Potter and Gary for 39 silver in what is really just a 1v1. Yeah, I think these are the two. And do I even send Joy? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not even going to send Joy. I will let him continue to train and let Dogman get the experience that he's going to get anyways. Place a bet on him. That gives me better odds, or, well, better odds for betting and getting money out of this, too. Now I just really need things to go well for me. Otherwise that would be a huge mistake, you know? That would suck. Yes. Come running at me, Potter. Come running at the werewolf. If you try and run, he'll use this ground attack thing on you. Yep, there it is. You fool. Oh boy. Next guy's an archer. Alright. Check out werebear form, dude. Oh boy. I love ground attack. It's coming up again, too. You love to see it. Yep, so, as expected, Dogman's going to get the XP that he was going to get anyways, and it would have been a waste to send Joy out here with him. That also gave me more money in the betting odds. So I'm happy about that. Easy money. Great. Well, being level 13 is really nice, given that the spring games are getting pretty close now. And I think that will be the end of this episode. So, we've kind of got back on the right track. Juliet's a little bit behind in terms of levels still, and the spring games are just 8 days away, but that'll be fine. I think we're going to be able to get her smoke bomb before then. I'm hoping that we can come out on the other side of the spring games having not lost anybody. I don't know that we'll accept the final challenge when we get there, but we'll see. So, thanks for tuning in.